And he's good on the second. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here is Luol, covered by MP. That shot wide open. Fears has got 5 points so far.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And that's now his 4th turnover. He's just been too careless with the basketball.
Towns, he's checked in for Green. And the Pelicans also making a change. Demons checked in. Pass to Luol.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Here's Palmer to the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. And Gaudier pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nice shot from 10 feet out. Gaudier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in the room.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
And you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Out to the wing. Here is Luol. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And it's Demon missing. That's leading by 20. Shows us the pass to MP. Takes a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Hey, no good. MP outside. Lets it go with the 3. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell.
Sexy Kevin.
And with the clock almost at 0, great awareness on his part.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Nets out in front. They scored through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your pocket fight. That's right, Arena Entertainment.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
Some impressive names on here. Shaq, any interest in lacing up your sneaks and finally competing in one of these?
I don't want to embarrass these young guys with my hops, Kenny. You know this 2-inch vertical, I have to save it. It's their time to shine.
Yeah, nice out, nice out.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Nets.
They're really hitting the ball, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. They've got Jalen Green. He's out there with MP. And it's Joseph into the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And I love how assertive they is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there.
And here's MP from 3. And again, it's Brooklyn with the 3.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
McCarty the pass to Luol. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 5 points in the quarter. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update.
The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you guys.
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allie. Tim, you know you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Volume. Volume. Shit, fucking up my skin.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I take some medicine for that shit.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, for the volume.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. He can't get that one.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss
Yeah,
some.
ball.
Pass to McCarty. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
He got that
McCarty's
shit.
got 8 points.
Yeah, he's
That's
been
not
reliable
tonight, no
tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
The shot's good.
Whatever they said at
That's
halftime,
it.
it is working. They look super confident out there.
Here is Luol. Here's Demon. Pass to Palmer. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Bay now top of the key. The three-pointer no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. MP passes to Joseph, and Joseph spins it home.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here is Luol, covered by MP. Shot's good by Palmer.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got 13 points in the second half.
Number 34.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's in there.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Takes the 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Demon. He has 5. Pass to Bay. Here's Palmer. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Nets. Joseph's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's MP for 3. And the Nets another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
To the left wing, here's Bay. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And a wide open look for MP. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
On the court.
New Orleans, they've gone 5-9 on field goal attempts since halftime. In the corner, Bay with it. Fires the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Bay's got 6 here in this quarter.
And how about the focus from Bay offensively? His shots just continue to fall.
The 3 from MP. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making the GA look all too easy right now. And so it's Brooklyn, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for him. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Curry, and it's Shafino into the shooting guard. Great open look there.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
We're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Wilkes. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
Pass to Fields. Back to Curry. This one for three. Rebounded by the Nets. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Curry with the defensive effort. And so Curry will bring it up for the Pelicans. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Fields. Outside Curry. Connects from three-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
The three ball buries it from three-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside Curry. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. No good from outside. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Wilkes over McCarty. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
With his first shot attempt, it's rebounded by Towns.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
Hits it from three-point range. White's got 6 in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat fight with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Right the pass to Wilkes. They set the screen. Outside, Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, White. Oh, good on the triple. And so here is New Orleans. Now Fears. Here's Roncati. From down in the low post, it goes.
He is putting in work right to the rim. Defense had no answer.
And here's White. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.
Scientist and disciplinarian has come to Scientist and here at the spa, you'll be taken to a home for life. What these days in beauty is like for instinctively with your family, I've never seen people so scary and undignified as when they leave our spa and in your spa.
I'm gonna tell you the brand. It's one of the old ladies at the Starfish Casino. They can walk right in and come close, you know? Word up.
Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And midway through the season, the injuries are starting to mount up. Both of these teams are at less than full strength. They have to figure out how to adapt.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Kobe White out there with MP. Then it's Williams, and it's Norris in at the small forward. And for Indiana, they've got Connect, and it's Halliburton in at the point. At this time of the season, Doris, about midway through the schedule, what's the chief concern for most teams?
Well, the priority is always health, right? Teams try to weather the storm of a long season. But the other thing is chemistry, that intangible that maybe you can't define specifically, but when it exists, boy, it's special.
Well, we've touched on it in prior broadcasts. MP has spent the last few games with a #1 priority of trying to keep others involved.
We know MP's made big-time claims to make big improvements in his playmaking execution. But even though we know he's got the ability, it simply hasn't translated lately. He's working hard with his coaches on how they get him more involved, put him in good positions, and free him up to distribute. We'll see if he can get it done in that category tonight.
Here's Halliburton. The Nets making their last shot. Unable to get that one. Here's MP. Rebounded by Klintman. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. First quarter of play, a minute in. And Indiana misses again.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
And the basket by MP.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And here's Connect outside. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
Halliburton against MP, down low. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Outside Connect. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Will it go? And that one's good. Felder.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Here's Jamison. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Well, the coaching staff encourages Halliburton to get involved in pick and rolls because he will pick you apart.
They grab their own miss, and he gets that one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He had 65 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Now coming onto the court, your Pacers High Crew. Come on, everyone, get loud.
Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Now here's Walker, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here's MP from outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Jones. Jones sets a screen. The Pacers again can't hit. Nets leading by 14. And here's MP from outside. And the Nets, another 3.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Kelly. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Kicks it out, Towns. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wilkes. The 3 is up. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Brooklyn out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Well, I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Yves Missi, and it's Lloyd in at the 2 spot. Nets leading by 23. One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton is clutch.
On the court.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. From deep, MP. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back over to you, Brian.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Top of the key. Good. He hits the jumper. Halliburton's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton in a rhythm, boy, he is something else to watch on the pull-up jump shot.
From deep, MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Walker. Halliburton looking for an opening. Fires the three, and Walker gets it to go. On the assist by Halliburton. Walker's got 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Halliburton misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep, MP. Pacers with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
MP against Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Dadier. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
MP looking around. 3-pointer. Hits a 3-pointer. MP's got 33.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Walker. 3-pointer. And Dadier pulls it down. MP outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Felder. And so it's Brooklyn building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Let's wrap it up. Get ready for your pocket prize. Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
At the top, we see some familiar faces. It's easy to view them as the front runners.
Yeah, things might shift around along the way. Most of these names are going to be here till the end of time.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Brooklyn Nets.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the 3, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. Stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Klintman in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton on the attack. Some nice passing by Indiana here. From behind the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Pass to Felder. Here's Jamison. Now connect. Here's Felder. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Felder's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to connect. 4-3. The shot won't fall.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Clinton. Yet to see a basket. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
White with it. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Here's MP. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Jamison. 3 on the clock. Here's Klintman. That one no good. Some solid defense from Williams. MP drives in. He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And here's Connect.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Here's Felder from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Felder's got 6 here in the quarter.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And the basket by MP.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Williams. Now White. Here's the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Jamison. Fires the 3. Halliburton, no good.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
MP, the pass to Joseph. MP outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton, good.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch and shoot situations. No hesitation.
MP outside. Pass to Williams. Now here's MP. Back to White from 20 feet. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's Brooklyn, showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More 2K action in just a moment. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for the Nets, we've got Yves Missi, and it's Towns in at the 1. Walker sets a screen. Another three for Indiana.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Misi, and it's blocked. Halliburton against Towns. Halliburton outside. Walker sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. Halliburton, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Dadier. Uses the glass on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Halliburton misses.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Now here's Towns. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Back to Jones. For three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Lloyd. Pass to Towns. Here's Misi. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Halliburton from deep. And Indiana misses again. The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Wilkes. The three. That shot missing. Indiana's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. That three's off the mark. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Towns outside. Yep, that one goes.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Halliburton misses.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Pass to Dadier. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Indiana. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Halliburton. And here's Walker. Walker, a screen on Towns. They get back on track, and Halliburton lays it in.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Lloyd. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.